So EXL is a company which has been in business for the last 15 years. We think about ourselves as a company that works in operations management and analytics, and those are the two core service offerings that we have. We specialize in a few industry verticals, and we'd like to target customers in these industry verticals. So we work in insurance, in banking, healthcare, travel, transportation and logistics, and utilities. And these are the 5 industry verticals. We have a horizontal line of service on finance and accounting, and we do a lot of work on decision analytics. We've got about 23,000 employees across the world. We have close to about 40 delivery centers in about 7 countries. And we are listed on the NASDAQ, and we are headquartered in New York, and we're looking forward to a great future ahead. Well, we are already at a $1 billion mark in terms of market capitalization, but in terms of our revenues, we are close to about $500 million, and we hope to be able to get there in the next few years. Well, the budget actually came pretty quickly after the new government came into power. So there was a very short window of time that the government had in terms of thinking through the budget. I think as an introductory budget, it's been a good budget. It's something which I think the finance minister and the administration has tried to cover a number of different aspects. There is still a lot of expectation that is there on an ongoing basis, and I'm sure that that's something which will happen over the next few years. I think the change that has taken place is, in the past, the budget used to be a defining event for the year, and then there used to be a hiatus, and you'd get the next change at the next budget. I think that's changing, where I think every government is now thinking about a budget as a starting point, and there's a journey that takes place throughout the year, and I'm hopeful that that journey will result in a number of policy changes and announcements which will open up the country, which will allow for the tax regime to become a lot more conducive to doing business, and which will allow for greater investment to be poured into India. Well, for us, in terms of the BPO industry, there are challenges in terms of people, and that's a constant issue that we need to deal with. So sourcing the right talent, developing the right talent, being able to work in specialized industries and sub-verticals, that becomes important for us. The other challenge for us is to be able to manage with the fluctuating exchange rate as well as the tax rate that we have. So to be able to deal with that in a global economy becomes a challenge for us. Well, the biggest signal that I picked up from the budget was the direction in which the government wants to move towards. I think they're looking towards moving away from a system which was very opaque to a system which is going to be much more transparent. They want to move to a system which is going to give a number of advanced rulings and allow companies to be able to make longer term decisions. And I think just the fact that they've shifted their stance in terms of how they think about taxation, that was very encouraging. Well, in India, we are present in a number of different cities. We've got an operation in Noida, in Gurgaon. We also have an operation in Pune, in Bangalore, Kochi, and Jaipur. So we are always looking at continuously expanding our operations out here. We look at acquisitions on an ongoing basis. It's a core part of our growth strategy. We think about growing our business organically at about 12 to 14% and being able to add close to about 5 to 10% through acquisitions. We just recently announced a couple of weeks back a new acquisition, a company called Blue Slate. This gives us a huge capability in doing consulting work on business process management technologies. So it's our first foray on the technology side, and we are really excited about integrating this business in. And we have a pipeline of other M&A opportunities that we are always continuously exploring. I think the BPM industry is going to use a lot more of technology going forward, and technology is something which every industry is going to be leveraging. We ourselves are investing heavily in technology and integrating that into our business. So we look at using technology for business process automation. We look at technology for creating wrappers and being able to create dashboards that make our processes a lot more visible. We look at making investments on technology, on acquiring technology platforms, and being able to offer a BPaaS solution, which is a business process as a service solution to our customers. We use technology for data analytics. So there are a number of areas that we use technology, and I think it's going to become more and more important going forward. Well, our strategy is to try and be focused and to create value for our customers. Those are the things that we specialize in. I think because of our focus, we've been able to very successfully compete against some much larger and bigger competitors that are out there. And we've been able to grow a lot faster than the marketplace. And the second part is because we focus on value and we are a highly customer-centric organization, I think that gives us a very, very strong foundational base with our existing customers and an ability to continue to add on new customers there.